Hello, everybody. Hope everyone's having a good afternoon or evening, depending on your time zone. Chris is talking about Sunken Temple, which I did the other day, and I was not too careful about the walls, but honestly, this is a great point. I am more afraid of the walls in ST than I am the actual dungeon. You can fall through the walls in some spots there. So careful on those curving staircases. They can be deadly. Got a cool little caster helm from Blood Knife. Load the stats on that. Zerico, a lot of good mats. Thank you. I like those hands too. Both good patterns. Swift boots are fun. I think those are on the pro tier leveling kit. By the way, I'm going to join voice chat if anybody wants to talk about anything. There's a Bloodstreams voice channel. Right down here. Bloodstreams voice. You can get access to it through channels and roles. Scroll down to optional roles and select Bloodstreams. This will notify you when I have a new stream up. It'll give you access to the text channel for Bloodstreams and to that voice channel. I'm going to mute myself here. And yeah, if you see your own donation, please call it out. Would love to talk about it. Hello, JB. Hello, Techno. Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining. Knickknacks. Knickknacks is Payless. Or Tood on Discord. Just got a bunch of rocks in from Gygax if you're on. Thank you, Gygax. They came in right behind this, so it didn't show in the center. Hello, Terry. There you are. Knickknacks is Tood. He's trying to build some guild reputation right now. More from Gygax. Thank you. Great mats. Buzzard wings are useful for multiple quests. Scorpid scales are huge for some excellent hunter gear. Early level mail. Here we go, Darn Transport. Someone needs summons to Tanaris. 1 free summons per day for Death Happens members by Payless. So, if anybody hasn't heard about this yet, Death Happens has acquired Payless, or the Azeroth Transport Company. He's also doing dungeon carries for the guild also. Please join in. Ask him if he needs any help. I'm sure he could use some support from the guild. We've been negotiating some services and reputation rewards and things like that for him. If you're getting a dungeon run from him, please make sure to leave a thank you in the Kudos channel. Kudos channel is right here, chat channels, Kudos. Please thank anybody who's helping you out here. You can thank people for pretty much anything. And they will earn 30 points of reputation for being thanked. That's equivalent to a 3 gold donation, so it's pretty sweet. Yodis, good herbs. Good necklaces for the quests. Thank you. Of the Whale vest. Of the Whale is probably one of the worst affixes, but that's alright. Thank you anyway. Vest 2, thank you. Ooh, knickknacks. Ooh, knickknacks. Thank you for the Gore-Tusk livers. We are low on Gore-Tusk livers for the guild bank. Oh, that's a nice looking scepter. Grazed me was trying to value it, but I don't have a. That's not in my spreadsheet. I don't have a price listed. Hey, Daves, how's it going? Deves has been doing excellent work on DHR lately, and has been working with Tude/Payless to help get all the DHR services and stuff set up, along with Payless and the Azeroth Transport Company. Thank you for all your hard work, Deves. I was just calling out that this is Payless also. This is one of Payless's alts. He runs also Precious Treasures. He runs a lot of services. Precious Treasures. So he had a ton of stuff in the bank, and we are low on Gore-Tusk livers. Precious Treasures is essentially a quest item service. Now, I made a post about livers. Let me share that real quick. Here we go. Gore-Tusk livers. We need these for the quest item handouts. Gore-Tusk livers we're always low on because the quest for it requires 8, which is a huge stack of them. And the drop rates are not great. They're not that hard to get. It just takes some elbow grease. So sometimes we run low. That's one of the ones that we run low on the most, except maybe Great Gore-Tusk snouts. But they hyperspawn in Red Ridge right up here. You run up to near the border to Burning Steps, and there's a few Gore-Tusks right there that will spawn over and over and over, and you can just rack up a ton of bodies really quickly there. So it's a great farming spot, especially if you have a high level that can just one-shot them. JB says Deves is doing amazing, which is correct. And Deves says thanks, yeah. Deves indeed is doing great work. We've got a lot of new warlocks set up. We're working on expanding the locations that we can summon to and getting people to set up clickers to help get people there. Dude, where do you see the value of crisp spider meat? DH reputation, the spreadsheet is actually up right here. I've brought this up on stream before. I'm sure everybody's seen it. It's got 6,700 items listed. I did market research on all of these. It took a while. Using, I've shown this also, JP Worgen. You want to know how much crisp spider meat is worth? Type in crisp spider meat. And it sells for very little. It's pretty common, pretty cheap. Worth like a silver or so. Anyways, thank you Knickknacks for the Gore-Tusk livers. Those are amazing. And yeah, Red Ridge is the best place to farm those. And the guild always needs them, so if you're
welcome to my inn, weary traveler.
You'll get experience for them up to level 22. So if you're in your early 20s, late teens, please go help farm Gore-Tusks. Techno says, hey Blood, off topic here, what happened to Garden Keeper? He helped me out quite a few times and I heard he was booted from the guild. Yeah. Let me bring up Discord. I'm gonna just double check in case I have any notes, because this was a little while ago. Let's see. Garden Keeper was telling people to report me for breaking terms of service. That's right, for having the no exiles rules in the guild. I tried to have a conversation with Garden Keeper about it, but they ended up just blocking me. It was a really unfortunate situation. I wish it didn't go down the way it did. I don't really know what kicked that off. There's nothing in terms of service that says we have to play with other guilds, you know? Yeah, wow, it's unfortunate. Garden Keeper wasn't the only person who left. Someone else left at the same time. I don't remember who that was, unfortunately, off the top of my head. It's probably noted down somewhere. Um, but yeah, it's just an unfortunate situation. Our relationship with exiles unfortunately causes some tension and drama sometimes. We kind of just have to take it as it comes. Alvarni, thank you for all the meat. Looks like you've been farming some gore tusks. Don Lee, do you see our status with exiles changing anytime soon? Unfortunately, I don't think so. I don't see a lot of hope for change in that direction. The biggest Terry says, I had to report an exile member for whispering me and asking me to say rather disgusting things to you, meaning me, on his behalf. Wow. Why? I don't even have them blocked. They can just say it to my face. Yeah, unfortunately, exiles just took things so far, and continued to escalate the situation repeatedly that uh, we kind of just had to flat out cut them out, and they've never offered anything to me that says like that they want to try to repair the relationship. They've never offered apologies or anything like that, you know? Never really reached out to rectify the situation or anything. Terry says, "Yeah, it has really colored my opinion of their entire roster in general." Yeah, I mean, some people say that they've had positive experiences with them, and I totally believe that. Um, they typically don't act like complete shitheels, at least not in game. I just don't feel like I can trust them as a community after everything they've done. Especially coming from their leadership. They do have a new guild master now, but he doesn't seem to have a very good opinion of me either, and he's never reached out to me. So I really don't think they have any interest in playing with us. And if they've got no interest, then I don't see why the situation would change if they don't have any reason to change it. Got some runes from Bleed for me. It's interesting to get vendor items, but we'll put them to good use. Thank you. Guess I'll just put them in the bank for now. Techno says, on Twitch I can see how many people are viewing your stream. Where do I see that on YouTube? You know, I'm not sure. I have a concurrent viewer metric. It shows there are 6 people watching right now. Um, I don't know if that's visible publicly. Thank you for the pages, Tabernac. Hope I'm not missing any great donations. Waiting for well, while I'm ranting about the exiles. Steve says scroll down, I'm showing 7 watching. Yeah, we're up to 7. Welcome to the new person. More boar pieces from Knickknacks. Knickknacks is giving me a really awesome bank dump right here. Boar ribs too. We're just using those for cooking. Ooh, Tallulah is valuing a lay of lilies. I wonder if that just dropped. 40 gold. Pretty fun little piece. Swap it out as a spirit set. Get some health and mana. I don't know if the lily root is useful. Don Lee says it just dropped in Sorrow Hill. Is that you? That's really cool. That's a great find. I don't know that I would use it in combat, but it's a nice item. Tallulah and Evil Rider. Well, awesome. Thank you for watching. So much boar meat. So much boar meat. I'm just drowning in boar meat. This is also useful for leveling cooking, but it goes through the quest item bank because it's used for so many low-level quests. Everybody gets ×8 for Dunmarrow and Elwyn, and I think that's it. And then we'll hand it out for cooking also, but that comes from the quest bank just because they're also quest items. Great Gore-Tusk snouts. These are incredible. These come from either the higher level Gore-Tusks in South Westfall or all of the Gore-Tusks in Red Ridge. One of the main reasons why Red Ridge is a better place to farm Gore-Tusks than Westfall. Thank you, Knickknacks. You're going to get some great rep from this. I bet you'll be friendly by the end of the day. This is Payless once again. Ton of boar intestines too. This is going to take a while. Anybody want to talk about anything while the meat rolls in? Ooh, Enchant Gloves Herbalism. Cool pattern. Oh, that's just +2. There's a +5 one also. And you can put that on low level items, so I don't know that I would use the +2. Cool little pattern though. More intestines. I mean, boar intestines. Oh my god. So many intestines. Gonna be making so much of that Lochmadon sausage. Can these actually be cooked? Let me look that up. I don't remember if the recipe itself. The recipe does match the quest items, right? It's 1-to-1. Reagent 4, blood sausage. Yeah, one of each, just like the quest. It's like a horror movie in the mailbox. Yeah, it sure is. FYI, I had a Petri recipe drop the other day from a Winter Spring chest. I couldn't believe it. What? I don't believe you. What? That doesn't drop from... What? That thing will sell for thousands on our server. That's crazy. Wow. Maybe we should be sending all of our excess to the cooking bank. It's just basic food, but we get a lot of all of those. Technofear says, "Yup, it's on a bank tune." Wow. Okay, let's look at the market for that then. Flask of petrification I have listed for the bank at 50G. The recipe I have listed at 2000G, but I've seen it sell for more. There's Luna dancing for me. Hi, Luna. Luna loves to dance for me. I'm gonna go ahead and turn down the game sound. Yeah, so if you donate it to Babin, you'll get 20,000 points. So that's an option. We can look at JP Morgan data, because I'm sure you'll want to sell it. Yeah, it can easily sell. Here's a sale for 6,000, and that's probably a legitimate sale. As low as 500, but it probably just got posted by someone who didn't know its value and snapped up real quick. 3,000 is pretty typical. Techno says, does this guild have a Petri maker? I know it requires a Skolo run. Yeah, we sure do. That is Solarica. Solarica is also DH Storage and DH Gear and DH Bags. He's been a core member of the guild for a long time, and he's got a retired Petri crafter. I don't think we have another right now. We've had more in the past that have uh, stopped playing or moved on or died. But I think Solarica is our